Hi, Taurus. This is Just with your March 2020 general reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Taurus, um, the straw that broke the camel's back. That's the first thing that's coming to me looking at this spread. It's the straw that broke the camel's back. And for some of you, this is definitely in realm of work, job, position, career. Waiting to try to figure out, should you let it go altogether, settle, or should you fight? Should you sue them? Should you fight for some type of loss in wages, lack of wages, or just not getting your needs met? For some of you, there is some type of restriction. So you're bound in some way with your career, your job. You're bound in this thing that you feel is either taking money from you or you're not getting your just due, if that makes any sense. And you may have tried to approach it in a very calm and compromising sort of way, and you may not have gotten positive response from another person. People can be difficult right now, particularly, I don't want to just say men, but yeah, you may find men, and I'm speaking to all Tauruses here, to be a little bit more difficult than usual, a little bit more aggressive than usual, or it's like from one extreme to the next. Either they're a little overtly aggressive, or they're completely lazy, and people are doing that. Either they're too aggressive and uncompromising, or they're just not and acting at all, and everything is a wait and see. Everything is a wait and see. So some of you are at the mercy of others and having to live in that wait and see energy. You can't do it your own. You can't do it all on your own, Taurus. Some of you work from home, and if you do, you are doing pretty good. You may have more work than normal, which I'm sure that probably is the case, but you're going to find the work life, home life balance, also family life balance. Like you're going to kind of feel like, I could do this. I like this. Some of you guys are going to realize that you really like working from home. You actually love working from home. And if your job has told you that, you know what, once this is all said and done, everyone will resume their normal way of like going back into the workforce, you're going to start to say, no, I think I want to actually start my own business, or I want to look for a career that I can work remote, or at least have the option. This is going to be something that sparks a kind of new interest for some of you Tauruses that now has the opportunity and privilege to work from home. Some of you are just home, right? And that's by force, not by choice, but you're trying to make the best of it if you have to be home. It's not like for some signs, particularly Sagittarius, I was saying that it could be a bit of a stress for them or for another person. But for you guys, it seems like after there has been a lot on your plate, whether you've put it on your plate, it gave you a time to kind of take care of a lot of things at home. You kind of never know just how much stuff is going on in the home that you haven't dealt with until you're forced to be there. But you're going to get whatever this is, you're going to get it taken care of, is what I'm saying. And you're going to be happier for it. Now, when it comes to, as I say, career, work, job, you can't do it by yourself, and you're trying to get help, but good luck with that, because it doesn't look like you're going to get any help. And that is going to kind of be the turning point for you. That's for me the straw that broke the camel. It's that little thing. And can you really say it's someone's fault? No, but it's almost like there's been mountings of things that you can, spout off about what the problems are that you're having at work. This is just like that one little insignificant weighted thing that says, you know what, I'm going to leave the first chance I get. Obviously, I don't think it'll be now, but you're kind of coming more and more closer to the idea of leaving. And for some of you, it is where you live. You're going to be leaving. Hell, some of you are getting out of Dodge right now to go toward family or a place that is a little bit more suburban or more rural, especially for you Tauruses that probably live in more of a metropolitan area. So you're looking to get, and then you're looking deeper than just, I want to be near family. You want to have land. You're starting to think of like, future, and how do I safeguard myself from these things from happening? So I see move. I definitely see move, and I see moving or leaving or going. And it will feel like out of the blue when it happens, simply because you've been thinking about it, probably talking to people about this for quite some time, and then it's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. And for all of you, the time frame will be different. So I'm not going to say, oh, it's happening all now. It will be different because, again, it goes from a thought, talking, consulting to doing. holding back where you have held back, it seems like some of you will start to integrate a little bit more. And I'm seeing everyone kind of having something to celebrate. So there may be some good news that is coming this week. That may be something to celebrate, but it's mixed messages. It's like, yay, wait a minute, what? That type of thing. But whatever this is, for some of you are coming together and then not being really sure about, can you come together? It could be trying to start events, trying to plan things. It's like you're trying to do things and it seems like at first, no, you're not going to be able to. Yeah, we can. Well, wait a minute, can we? And then it's like, well, I'm still going to do it. I don't give a damn. It's like, well, now, you might get in trouble. So be very careful, Taurus. I don't think I've ever had to tell Taurus this. Gemini typically, but be very careful of anything that you're doing unethically sound. And if you have done it already and it's all like the chickens are coming home to roost, it's here. It's here. Things are roosting and it has to happen, right? Some of you are going through karma and you may say to yourself, haven't done anything anyway. Why am I going through this? It is something karmic that you're going through, and it is about getting caught. Now, for some of you, it's not you with your hand in the cookie jar. It could be somebody else that's getting caught and now it's them. So it could be, again, what's happening around you. It could be happening to you is what it looks like. And if that is the case where someone is in a pickle, somebody's in a bind, a situation kind of exploded, you didn't see it coming, like, what the hell? You're like, your hands are tied. It's like, what can I do? There's nothing I could do. What can I do? It's that type of thing. Yeah, that type of thing. So, yeah, I would say be careful. I don't typically have to tell Taurus to be ethically sound, but here you may have to be ethically sound and be careful with just, going against the grain, or, the rules say this, but you're deciding to do that. Be very careful about that, because then it's going to be up to you to state, like, when it all starts to fall apart, it's like you have to give your account of what you did, what part did you play in it, and you're not going to want to do that, and you may try to fight against it, and it can be problematic. I feel like down the line it'll be okay, and mind you, you guys have money coming down the line. I feel around your birthday season, probably at the end of this month, something like that. Like, April, end of April is what I meant. Some money, definitely some money is going to be coming to you, but just be ethically sound, which again is not something I typically have to tell Taurus. Taurus singles, get ready. If it hasn't already been happening, you're definitely going to meet someone. It may be a couple of people, like someone that you're quietly, slowly but surely getting to know. You have other things on your plate, so you're not making it a main priority, but it's nice. And this person kind of wants it. Yeah, they want the real deal. That's how they're feeling, at least now. Like, they want to really grow this and see where it can go. I do feel like there could be somebody coming back, just calling, relentlessly calling, texting, trying to reach out to you. If you get yourself on like digital dating or social media dating, I don't know exactly what it's called, but you guys know what I mean. Online dating is what I was trying to say. I was about to say everything digital, cyber, like all the things that has nothing to do. But online dating, you will find, like, you may even, get someone who's like relentless. They don't want to leave you alone. Like, you will get a flood where you just thought, oh, I just put my profile there, and it's like a flood of people. So get ready. It is going to feed your ego. That's a nice thing. But I feel like if you're just now getting your feet out there, you're reacclimating to, what is it called again? You know what I was trying to say. Online dating. You may not want to just jump right in, but eventually, like today, no, but tomorrow, yes. And then you get overwhelmed. But be careful, because everything that you could think of is out there. So you may try to just shut it down just as quickly as you got involved. It's like, yeah, this fed my ego for a little bit. It's kind of interesting, but it's overwhelming. I don't know how to deal with this. And you may go back to the tried and true way of meeting people face to face and that sort of thing for some of you singles. So it's a hell of a lot out there, even if you're physically trying to go out. But again, just be careful. Don't forego rules and regulations, to have a good time, is what it looks like to me. Couples. And let me go back to singles. For some of you, be careful. I want to say with people, period, because People are not telling you what's going on with them. That's the energy surrounding you. Yes, it looks shiny, bright, and new, and then the person's talking a good game, but it seems like you definitely are seeing someone's representative. You have not yet met the individual. There may be 4 or 5 people in line after the representative before you even find the person. And then you realize, oh, this is you. You're all of these people, and this is a lot. So, Taurus singles, be careful. Couples, I feel like finally for some of you, you've kind of like acquiesced and you're now allowing this person, you're meeting them halfway, because I know I was saying for Taurus, some of you Taurus, you were giving someone no play, like you were not happy with your person. And I feel like you've been kind of holding back and not really communicating. Someone did apologize and you're just trying to make it work, and you're still at a place where you're not sure, should you file for divorce or just say get out. Some of you may even be at that place where it's like, you know what, you don't even have to leave. I'm gonna go, and I'm making plans for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend this amount of money and da da da, but I'm gonna make this move. They do love you. I do feel like for some of you, for others of you rather, others of you, there's been a giving, like you've been giving, you've been nice, you've been, giving your fair share, doing just as much as they're giving, you're giving too, and they love that. They're happy. They feel like, yes, I've got my Sag back. We're in a great place. I don't feel like either one of you are side-eyeing each other. You're just kind of trying to allow things to move forward in a good place. But something could come out. You may hear about something. If your mate is cheating, all you have to do is just sit back, perched, and wait. It's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you. All you have to do is sit back and wait. It's coming. What the hell ever somebody is doing unethical. And what is so crazy is that it may, like, the world may know, or like it comes out in a very grand dramatic way, and it's like it gives nobody, like, this person cannot talk their ass out of this. They cannot talk their way out of it. They cannot talk their way out of this. And now it's like, now that they've fallen, Taurus, what are you going to do? Now, of course, it can go vice versa, of course. And so your mate may find this out about you. That's why I led with be careful. But now that they've fallen, what are you going to do? Because the ball is so in your court. If this news comes out and it's about your mate, but grab your popcorn. I'm laughing, it's not funny, but Taurus, you guys are level-headed people. You know I'm not laughing at you. But grab your popcorn, sit back, perch, because, oh yeah, it's all about to unfold. And then you're going to be faced with, now that this has fallen, what in the hell am I going to do? It's one of those moments. So in the extended, we're definitely going to look at this person and find out, what are their feelings? How do they see you? What are they challenged by? What secrets are they keeping? What do they want to tell you deep down inside? What will their actions be? How's things working out with you guys now? And what's going to happen in the future? Will this work out? We're also going to look at you, Taurus singles, and tell you what's going on in your love life in the months to come. We're, in addition, going to do Aries through Pisces. How do they feel about you? So in the description box, it explains everything that we're focusing on. If you're interested in that, again, click that link in the description box below. If you want something personal, click the link to my website and set something up for yourself. I would love to hear from you via email or in the comment section below. Any Tauruses that feel like, you can just put confirmed, and it could be anything. You keep your business to yourself, or if you want to be a little bit more private but sharing, email me. But I would like to know who this relates to, as far as and now that shit is falling apart, what I'm going to do. Yeah, let me know. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back. Yes, me. Very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus.